Hi, in this video we're going to have a look at where should you put your child's car seat in the car. Is it okay to go in the back? Is it all right to go in the front? Can you use your middle seat? What's the deal? So we're going to take a look at that now. And before you start, you should take a look at your vehicle handbook. So this is mine. Go on child restraints and scroll through, and this will bring you to some tables. So this is the table for belt fit car seats in my handbook, which you will have in yours as well. You have something very similar. These two columns are showing my front seat with the airbag active and deactivated. And it tells me actually what I can fit where. And it also has like a little 1 and a 2, which is telling me that I need to remove the head restraint on the front passenger seat and move it all the way back if I'm using it. The last two columns are showing me the back row of seats, so showing that I can do a belt fit car seat technically on any of the 3 seats in the back. The next table is for Isofix. Quite irrelevant really for my car because I don't have Isofix in the middle or the front, so I can only use Isofix on my rear outer seats anyway, but do check that. So the safest seat in the car is actually the middle. So this is statistically the safest position in the vehicle, so technically where you should put your child's car seat. Now, you can see this seat in my car. I've had to push it over to actually get it to fit. So it doesn't fit well in the middle to start with, and it's now overhanging the outer seat. So that outer seat is pretty unusable. And as you will see, because I've had to push it over, the seat is very unstable, and a belt fit car seat, even before it's fitted, should feel quite stable. So this is really unstable, and partly due to the little hump in the middle, which most hatchbacks have, most rear bench seats have. So actually, although it's the safest position, it's very impractical and quite often not possible to use the middle seat to fit a car seat. Now, I am going to show you a rear-facing car seat in this position, and this does fit much, much better, although semi-universal belt fit seats haven't got an approval in my handbook, so I wouldn't personally use this seat in this position. But actually, it does show you that by putting the rear-facing seat in the middle, you open up the 2 seats either side, so good if you're trying to get 3 across. Looking at the front seat now, so your front seat is sort of your least safe position. So you would really want to do this as a last resort. This is approximately 44% less safe than the middle seat and 29% less safe than the rear outer seats. Okay, so your front seat is the least safe and also not particularly practical. So in my handbook, it tells me I have to push the front seat all the way back and I have to remove the vehicle headrest. Now, when you have a look behind the seat, this leaves absolutely no room in the back of the car. So I really couldn't fit a child car seat or an adult even in that back behind the front passenger seat here. So there's really absolutely no point in me putting a car seat in the front. Now I can obviously put a rear facing car seat in the front, but disclaimer, legally you have to deactivate your airbag. So if you do put a rear facing car seat in the front, please make sure you deactivate your airbag. But you can see this now. I haven't belted this seat in or anything, but it's just to give you an idea. Now, I have used this car seat actually in this position with my child, and I can see the rear view, the wing mirror. So it doesn't actually impede the view that much. So this is quite practical for our situation if I want to do this. And again, just honing in here to show you that my console thingy is saying that the airbag is off. But yeah, it doesn't work out too badly having the rear facing seat in the front, and that does negate some of the impact of the front seat being less safe because rear facing is so much safer. Now, when you're not using that seat for a car seat, you do have to turn your airbag back on for an adult passenger. Okay, it's a key safety feature for an adult. So we know that the middle seat is the safest and the best position, but not always practical, unfortunately. Um, so yeah, the front seat, we can do it, but again, not the best idea if we can help it. So the best thing to do is to put your youngest child on the rear passenger side. And if you have other older children, put them on the rear driver's side. That's actually not what we do though. So we have our youngest on the rear driver's side and our eldest behind the passenger. And this is because we either park up against a wall on my older child's side or we park on a busy main road. So my younger child can get out on the pavement side and my elder child climbs across. So we choose to do that. We actually tend to use this rotating car seat instead because, as you can see, there's plenty of room for my eldest, who's nearly 7, to climb into the back of the car there. So that's what we choose to do. But do what works for you as well. And I hope that has helped. And if it has, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe. I will really, really appreciate it. And I hope that has put your mind somewhat at ease.